Good morning, I'm Bob Peterson of the Peterson Hockenberry Enterprises LLC, and we are members of the spectacular company that is in pre-launch called Linfinity800. In January we will launch. Spectacular concept as we move along, very exciting to watch the developments, and we'll redo this video after the launch. But as we get started here, we've already had spectacular payouts in the pre-launch. As we get the product together, the product is going to be absolutely wonderful based upon all accounts and descriptions, involving how to use the internet with all of its many features that many people know little about. How to get hits on your website for your business or your network structure. All networkers should actually be in Linfinity800, and I think you'll agree as we get started here. When we look at how we're compensated for sharing this wonderful product, it becomes very, very exciting. The one-time out-of-pocket cost to be involved in this business is $260. How many of you out there could use $820 in the next week and then continuing income with an outlay of $260? Watch how this unfolds. This would be you. You share this with two people, and they share it with two people. That fills this structure. There's $200 to be paid here. $60 is used for the administrative cost and product expenses, etc. Now, that $800 will result in a $540 payment to you. This could be done in a day, a week, however long you wish to wait to examine. Now, out of the $540, we subtract your out-of-pocket. So you're ahead of the game, $280 to the profit in your new business. Now, what happens is that once this is completed, there is actually $280 left over to start you a new matrix and give you new product. Every time this fills, you're going to get additional product as well. So what happens then is that when this structure fills, this would be you in a growing 2x2 structure. You would be sponsored by somebody. Your sponsor could be separated by somebody, what you call a spillover position from an earlier sponsor. But this could be you. Now, this would be person A and person B. So this would just translate down here. This would be your structure. Person A here, person B here. Now, here's what's very fascinating. As I said, this fills. Now you're going to get a new matrix, but where do you go? Watch what the computer does. The computer says, well, who is your sponsor? That's going to be where your new matrix will be. So what will happen is these two positions are full. These three are full, so you would go right over here. That would be you too. Now what happens is that you could have a habit of bringing in one person and showing it to one person a week or whatever, so you could begin your structure. But let's say in that time frame that person A actually completes their fourth level, so A gets a payout. Now A is going to get a new matrix. Where is A going to go? Well, you sponsored A, so it says, well, where is your matrix that you're working? Well, you're working over here, Y2, so A would show up here. But you see, A is already experienced, knows what they're doing, so A could come out here and assist you in building this structure here. Now in the meantime, you could have somebody here, and then B could complete their structure. So B will get their $540, and then B gets a new matrix. Well, you sponsored B, so it comes and it searches in the matrix you're working, so B would go here. So now you get your second for $540. Well, when you take that $540 plus the $280, then you have the $820. And this could be done in a week. Now, it's interesting looking at your sponsor here. Your sponsor, as you came in here, your sponsor actually had completed their structure, and so your sponsor has a new matrix. And the new matrix of your sponsor, let's see where that might go. Your sponsor actually has somebody, and this person say sponsored that person. So your sponsor is looking for a new spot to fill. This might be right over here. So this would be sponsor number 2. Well, you're always going to follow your sponsor. So when you complete your second position, the computer will go and say, okay, where's my new sponsor's matrix? Well, my new sponsor's matrix is over here, and so is actually over here. So the computer would search in that matrix under sponsor 2, and it would place you here. That would be U3. So you'll always be following your sponsor. Your people will always be following you. Now, let's look at what this looks like. You could actually, if you got into a habit, for instance, of 1 every 5 days, you personally could actually get one of these filled, sponsoring one person every 5 days. Through the spillover process here, you could actually fill this if these people were not actually out there showing people very quickly. So you could earn $540 a month simply by finding one person every 5 days. Now it's interesting that all of these people that you are sponsoring are all going to follow you when they complete your matrix. And so what we did is we said, what would it look like if a number of people that you sponsored began to also do the 1 every 5 day habit in terms of acceleration? And you can see this on the company's website below. Very nice website. And also this printout, you can actually see what happens when several people do 5 per day. And as a matter of fact, the printout will show that if you get a number of people doing that you could move from $540 per month up to $540 per day in approximately 6 months with this example. So you can study that and look at all of our disclaimers about, you know, you're not going to make any money if you don't do anything. And then also realize that you never want to spend income from a business, mortgaging, etc., that you want to have money in the bank. So make sure you have money in the bank and that you don't buy things depending upon income from a business when you don't have any long history of the income from the business. So just be cautious with that. Go out, get started. It's very automatic on the website. Use your credit card. Get your $200 kit, get your product, get your position, share it with 2 people, encourage these people to share it with 2 people, and voila, you've got your first $540 check and you're off and running with a wonderful product and a wonderful concept. Have a nice day. Thanks.